Hello, everybody. I just got a new phone. This is my old phone. You can see it's cracked. Well, hold on. Yeah, you can see it's cracked a little bit. But I just you see how badly that's cracked? Jesus. But yeah, transfer complete. I just got done with US Cellular. Just finished transferring everything from my iPhone. Dang it, I forget what this is. It's an 11 or 12, I don't remember. It's 11 Pro or 12 Pro. I think it's 11 Pro. Might be 12, I don't know. But I just got the brand new iPhone 17 Pro. That's what I'm recording on right now. Here's the box. But got the blue one. But yeah, that's why I haven't been able to make any movie reactions or movie reviews or do anything. Honestly, I haven't even been to the movies in like the past month and a half. I don't even remember what the last movie was that I went and watched. I'd have to go look back in my AMC app. But that's why I'm headed to now, is AMC to go watch Him and The Long Walk and maybe Big Bold Beautiful Journey. I think those are the three that are out right now, so I'm gonna go watch those. I'm gonna go eat something first, and that's the plan. I'm glad I'm finally back to recording. Just finished getting out of the AMC, just watched Him, and I must say that was a very, very strange movie. Wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. You know, watching I don't really watch trailers, but I saw glimpses of the trailers, you know, every time I would come here to the AMC and watch a movie. And that was one of the trailers. Normally I don't pay attention to it, but every so often I would catch a glimpse of the Him trailer. And the trailer made it seem like it was going to be like a horror film about football. But it wasn't really that scary, to be honest. It was just very strange and very, very demonic, which is also strange because the football team's name was the Saviors. You know, but you know, yeah, it was, I didn't even know what to say about it. Like it was gory and it was bloody, but it wasn't that scary. I jumped maybe once, just from a jump scare, but yeah, it wasn't really a horror movie like I thought it was. Anywho, I've got about 20 minutes or so until I gotta go in here to watch The Long Walk. So that's what I'm really waiting on, is The Long Walk, because I've finished the audiobook about a month ago. So I have read the book, The Long Walk, and I'm excited to see what the similarities and differences are between the book and the movie. The book, I didn't really like the ending of it that well. I mean, honestly, I don't know what else you would do for the ending. Like, the whole premise of the thing is you got to just keep walking, and if you fall below a certain amount, it's 4 miles per hour in the book. I think they lowered it to 3 miles an hour in the movie. If you fall below that, and get like 3 strikes, then the people following you are gonna kill you. So it's the last man standing. Like, they start out with like 100 people and go down to the one person who won. So by like the end of the book, kind of gets boring, and the dude wins, and then the book just ends. Like, can't really go on after that. But I wish they would have. I wish they would have expanded on the end. I wish Stephen King would have expanded on the end and gave us like a conclusion of the kid's life, and whatever happened to him in the future after he won. But maybe they'll add that on in the movie. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, is to go watch that movie. But him, on the other hand, it was all right. Probably not a movie I'd watch again, but it was all right. I just don't really like sports movies. And if I was gonna choose a football movie, I'd probably just choose Remember the Titans, Like, that's a way better sports movie. Or what's that other one? Woodland. I'd watch Woodland. I think that's the one I watched when I was in high school. Anyway. Or Rudy. How did I forget about Rudy? Like, yeah, Sean Astin. Like, I think Woodland also had Sean Astin in it. But yeah, those are the best sports movies. But him was all right. I liked it. I kind of still think the concept of sports horror movies would be great. I think they could do more in that realm if they wanted to. But yeah, this one I wouldn't really consider a horror movie. So, anywho, that's gonna be it for my him review. And yeah, stay tuned for my review for The Long Walk. Well, it's been a while. It's been a while since I walked out of a movie and it felt like this. Ooh, man. I know I knew it was gonna be sad going into it, because of course I've read the book, and I just want to preface, like, they changed a lot from the book. From what I remember of the book, they changed a lot. I'm pretty sure they're missing a whole character that they kind of split the stories of that character in the book to other characters throughout this movie. Because, yeah, I remember there being another significant character in the book that was either in this movie and just wasn't as significant, or they they separated the character and just made his story everybody else's story, like certain pieces of his story other persons. Yeah, you know what I mean. They just broke up the character into other characters. But wow, yeah, this movie is very sad. Man, um, I'm crying and tearing up just thinking about it. Well, this is a very sad movie, people. A very sad movie. I knew it wasn't going to be as dark or as like I guess as, yeah, just as dark or gritty as Stephen King's works normally are. This is more of the side of like Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile mixed with like Hunger Games or Divergent, because it's like a apocalyptic type world where the premise is the government has like basically stopped violence and harm or whatever in the world, and to do that, like, each state has an elective of like one or two people that are elected each year to do this long walk. And the long walk itself is, well, in the book there is like over 100 people that did it, but in this movie I think they shortened it down to 49 or 50 people. Like, I remember the count being 49 exactly, but it could have been 50 and they just like didn't show that character, whatever. But they shortened the amount of people in the movie, and they also shortened the amount of like walking distance, because it was 4 miles an hour in the book, it's 3 miles an hour here in the movie. And in the book, I don't remember them telling, like, I remember them each having watches, but I don't remember them each having like a peso meter or whatever they're called, that are like telling you how fast you're walking. I didn't remember that being in the book, but that they do have, like, each one of them have like a band that tells them how fast they're going. So that was different. Let's see. There were quite a significant amount, like, they shortened the amount of characters that were in the movie. So there were quite a few significant scenes in the book that just weren't a part of the movie, or were shortened down, like the context of whatever was shortened down to try and fit it into the movie. So all I'm trying to say is, if you love this movie, if you've seen this movie, and you haven't read the book, I recommend you go read the book. Now, the book, yeah, it extends everything and it tells a longer story. So like it expands upon a lot of the lore between these characters, as well as like just how long, like you really feel how long they're walking when you're reading the book. Um and I have seen some of the behind the scenes stuff of this movie, and I know that all the cast and crew, all besides Mark Hamill, that was riding in the Jeep the entire time, but everyone else, like the walkers and like all the other army people following him and stuff, like they all walked a long amount of time to film this. Like they were walking like 20 miles a day or something like that. So like they walked a lot. They they lost a lot of weight while doing it too. Like throughout the movie, you could tell. Yeah, you could tell some of them like lost weight and like walking that much, and also just like, oh, it shows just how treacherous this walk is, as like throughout the movie, just how pale and how just skinny their faces are getting throughout, like, and some of that's probably just makeup, like the makeup artist too, but um yeah, like it is a treacherous journey that they go through, and it does get very dark. uh I I teared up while listening or reading the book. I did tear up during the book, so I knew it would be sad, but I didn't expect to be crying pretty much the entire half of the movie. Like I cried so much during this movie. And I know I say that about a lot of movies, that I cry a lot during movies, but this, I actually did cry a lot during this movie. It, yeah, it brought up a lot. Just trying to find a purpose in life and trying to find a community and friendship, even in just a short amount of time, trying to find brotherhood. Like, they spent almost a week together, most of these boys did. And uh I've been to camp, like I've been to church camp, gone through plenty of just like things on the weekend or things throughout the week, where it's just a short amount of time where you get to build community and friendship with people or strangers. But in this movie, it takes it even to a darker turn, because they're walking, and yeah, they're forming friendships, but they all know that they're also gonna lose that friendship. Like it is so fucking dark, man. So fucking dark. I can't imagine forming a friendship within 5 days of walking 350 something miles. I think it was like 320 miles or something, but yeah, it was over 300 miles, walking 300 miles with each other in a span of 5 days, forming a friendship, forming a brotherhood. and to watch every single one of those people die on your journey like that. Goddamn, man. Goddamn. I I don't know. I don't know if I'd recommend this movie to my mom, because like it is horrifying, the stuff that these boys go through. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. I'm crying. I'm crying just thinking about it. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to make it to that final movie that I was going to. No way. I gotta fill my tear ducts up again. let myself rest. Go home and probably eat something, and then yeah, I'll be back next week to probably watch A Big Bold Beautiful Journey. That's what I was planning on watching after this, but I wasn't expecting this movie to make me feel like this. This too much. Too much. And I'm sure from the trailers that I've seen of A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, I'm sure I'll be crying my eyes out on that too. So I gotta pace myself. I'll watch that next week. Whatever's coming out next week, I'll figure it out and I'll watch it with that. But I had a wonderful time. I had a great time watching The Long Walk. I do recommend it. And if you have already seen the movie and haven't read the book, I do recommend reading the book as well. So, yeah. This is the second Stephen King movie this year that's made me just feel some type of way between The Life of Chuck and now The Long Walk. I'm not expecting that type of emotional journey. I'm not expecting that from The Running Man. That's the next one coming out. But I did get it from The Life of Chuck and from The Long Walk. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it for this review. And I will see you guys in the next video. Sorry again about how long this is taking, but I finally do have a new phone, so I will be able to start doing movie reactions again, and I'll be able to catch up on Peacemaker Season 2. I've watched the first 2 episodes, and haven't gotten a chance to watch the last 4. And I think either this week or next week is the finale, so I've got to catch up on that. So yeah, if you want to watch along to Peacemaker with me, I've got the first 2 episodes out on YouTube already, or you can find episodes 3 through 6 over on my Patreon once I get my watch-alongs up for those and catch up to those. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this review, and I will see you guys in the next one, whatever I go watch next week. So all right, bye bye.